Hey, hi, this is Barb Iversen, coming to you from my home office, South Minneapolis. The reason I specify South Minneapolis because North Minneapolis is basically a hood. And so I don't want you to think I'm from the hood. I'm just from the hood of South Minneapolis, but it's a much better hood. Anyways, now forget it, whatever. But anyways, sorry I didn't do a blog yesterday. I was kind of in a funk. What can you say about your team when your most valuable player is Christian Ponder? Okay, I think that kind of says it all. Anyways, except the Lynx won. And Lynx clinched a berth in the Western Conference Finals for the third year in a row. So it's the women in Minnesota who are bringing the championships on home. Okay, enough said. Well, and I was in a little bit of a funk because my guy, Adrian Peterson, had his worst showing yet. So that's actually what this blog is about. Let me get to my other pages. Now, basically, Adrian's in good position, I think, personally. Okay, let me just talk about him a little bit. Now, some of this comes off of memory. Now, we've only had 3 games so far. Last year at this time, he had accumulated, let's see, last year's would be, I didn't do that right. Okay. 200, so I'd have to go by memory, 230 yards to date. Hadn't even cracked 100 yards yet. Now last year he came within 8 yards of breaking a 28-year-old record set by Eric Dickerson for season rushing yards. And in game 4, Adrian rushed for over 100 yards, 102. Now this is last season at Detroit. Okay, well this year he had 93 yards at Detroit. So he had about 9 yards difference there. But overall, after 3 games, he had 230 total last year. This year, hey, my cat, sorry. Hey, cut it out. This year, he's already amassed 281 yards. So he's 51 yards total better than he was last season. Okay, so what that means is basically through, or there's 13 games left, he has to average 140.38, so just slightly over 140 yards per game to be able to break Eric Dickerson's record by 1. Okay, well that breaks it, right? Okay, if he were to be on pace with what he wants to achieve, 2,500 yards, he'd need over 170.5 yards per game. But the good news, Barry Sanders rushed for the most yards after his how should I say this? 7 people, so Adrian was the 7th, in the NFL have rushed for 2,000 yards or more in a season. Hate to say this, but O.J. Simpson was the first to ever run for over 2,000 yards, ran for like 2002, something like that. But he's the only person who has ever done it in a 14-game season. Everybody else has done it in 16 games. So he was an incredible running back, everything else aside. Barry Sanders has rushed for the most yards after a 2,000-yard season, and he amassed 1,491 yards in the next season. So to break that mark, so that's why people aren't predicting Adrian to do very well this year, to break that mark and be the best back following a 2,000-yard rushing season, he'd need 1,492 yards, right? Well, to get that mark in the next 13 games, he'd have to average just over 93 yards a game. Well, that's pretty achievable because he pretty much has already done that, except for Sunday. So, let's see, what else do I want to say about Adrian? I guess there's not a whole lot. I had everything up on my screen here, so just in case I needed to remember more. But the Vikings play against the Steelers in London next. Maybe I should look that up so I know. Yeah, I guess I should have had all that ready so I could give you my predictions, but I guess I can do that in another blog post. I'm getting really excited for the launch of the Blog Beast. Just was hearing about that tonight. It's no longer, we don't have to call it ENV2, which, Empower Network version 2. We can call it the Blog Beast, which is going to be so awesome. I can't even tell you. I'm just freaking out right now. So you heard a little bit more about it if you were on the Empower Hour call tonight, Monday night. You may have heard about it, or this may have been kept private. I don't remember exactly. You really have to become an affiliate to get all the goods on this before the Blog Beast is officially launched. And now I'm hearing that the official launch date is set at October 11th. But you still have an opportunity to get in and get the product before the official launch if you ever wanted to. When you think about it, like when Google launched, Facebook launched, heck, when the internet. Lawrence Tam was pointing out tonight that when the internet first launched, it wasn't even internet, it was intranet for companies to use within the company. It wasn't worldwide and everything. So you have your chance right now to get in on the ground floor of a blogging platform that is bound to take over the world. Everybody communicates by blog these days, and I'm serious, everybody is going to want this product. My own mother, I think, is going to want this product, and she doesn't even know how to use the internet. Well, she does. She just doesn't know what she does. She doesn't know how to email yet. Anyway, she doesn't do anything on the computer. But with this, you don't have to. It's going to be totally mobile. Anyways, that's the society we're living in. We're not even going to need computers anymore. Don't tell my partner that because she wants one. But anyways, I know I'm digressing. So get in Empower Network so that you won't be left behind on this launch. We are poised to make an unbelievable amount of money very, very quickly. And if you want to join the party, get started now. So I will hope to see you soon in Empower Network, and you can work with me. I will have on the blog, it'll be set up and it'll be below here. I always have it in big blue letters that say create your own future here. Click on that and that'll take you to a page that talks about our viral blogging system. About in the middle of the page, you'll come to a link, it's green, says click here to join now. If you want to do that, you can. All it does is jump you ahead about an inch or so. And so then you miss all that information in between that green button and the sign up form. So why would you want to do that? Why would you want to miss the information? It's free, right? So just keep scrolling down to the sign up form and put in all your information. When I see that you become a blogging customer, I will contact you and get you started on your way right away so that you can make the most, take the most advantage of this product launch. And I will see you on the beaches of the world.